Why Jessica Alba regretted getting engaged to her former Dark Angel co-star Michael Weatherly. Jessica Alba has revealed the strange reason she got engaged to her former Dark Angel co-star Michael Weatherly. Widely regarded as one of the most beautiful movie stars in the world and also a truly impressive business leader, Jessica Alba is the kind of star that many fans are smitten with. As a result, when the masses learned Alba got involved with a fan, a lot of observers were blown away. On top of the interest that Alba's relationship with a fan garnered, many people also took notice when she dated her former co-star Paul Walker. In fact, it has long seemed like the tabloids have cherished reporting on every up and down in Alba's personal life. Since Alba is under such a spotlight, it certainly seems like fans should know about the serious relationship she was once in many years ago. As it turns out, however, it seems like most Alba fans have no idea that she was once engaged to her former co-star Michael Weatherly and why Jessica regretted that. Jessica Alba's strange relationship with her ex-fiancé Michael Weatherly. By the time Jessica Alba became a major star, most people knew her for starring in movies. After all, Alba was a part of movies like Never Been Kissed, Idle Hands, Sin City, and the Fantastic Four films relatively early in her career. Before Alba became known for her movie career, however, things really got started for her on television. First off, Alba starred in the TV show Flipper, which had enough viewers to gain her a small following. Then, Alba landed the role that many thought would launch her career. In the year 2000, a show premiered on Fox that was titled Dark Angel. A mostly forgotten show now, Dark Angel had a devoted fan following and it did decent numbers in the ratings, but it was cancelled after only 2 seasons. The reason there were such high hopes for Dark Angel is it was created and executive produced by one of the most powerful people in Hollywood, James Cameron. Ultimately, Cameron's involvement also doomed Dark Angel to a certain degree. Since Cameron is such a visionary storyteller and studio heads don't want to say no to him, Dark Angel was produced on a very large budget at that time. Based on how much the show cost to produce, its ratings weren't good enough for it to stick around longer than 2 seasons. While Alba had to be disappointed that Dark Angel ended after 2 seasons, it still was amazing that one of the biggest names in Hollywood cast her as the star of his show. On top of that, Dark Angel was a huge deal in Alba's personal life at the time. Thanks to starring in Dark Angel, Alba was introduced to another actor named Michael Weatherly since he portrayed one of the show's main characters as well. After getting to know each other during Dark Angel's production, Alba and Weatherly became a couple. Since it is relatively common for co-stars to date in Hollywood, Alba and Weatherly's relationship may not have seemed that noteworthy at first. However, once fans figured out that Weatherly is 12 years older than Alba, who was still relatively young at the time, some observers raised their eyebrows. Just over a year into Alba and Weatherly's relationship, it seemed like the couple was destined for bigger things as they got engaged in mid-2001. After staying together for almost 2 more years, the former couple opted to split up instead of walking down the aisle. A couple of years after Alba and Weatherly's relationship ended, Jessica spoke to Cosmopolitan. During the resulting conversation, Alba spoke about her time with Weatherly and revealed something that took many observers by surprise. It just didn't work out. I was so young, 18, when I started dating him. I was a virgin. I knew I wanted to be in love with the first person I slept with because, for almost everyone I knew, the first experience made them feel like S*****T. So I wanted to be really careful that he was going to be in love with me and wasn't just going to leave me. Considering that Alba was so concerned that she wanted her first love to be the one she wound up with, it seems obvious she regretted getting involved with Weatherly at the time. How did Jessica Alba fall in love with her husband Cash Warren? During the Cosmopolitan interview in which Jessica Alba explained why she was careful about the first person she got serious with, she also explained why dating an actor didn't work for her. According to what Alba told Cosmo at that time, she was through dating actors. It's really difficult to have the same occupation as the person you're with, especially when you're both actors. Actors have pulled in so many different directions that unless you both are absolutely into it through thick and thin and completely sure about each other, it's just hard. I've decided I'll never date an actor again. 3 years after that Cosmopolitan interview, Alba and her husband Cash Warren got married. Since they walked down the aisle, the couple has welcomed 3 children into the world as well. That's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.